You all have called me crazy for how I navigate my personal life and how I am in constant fear of everyone else on the planet. Why? Because I see all these people and I can't trust how they move. I can't trust how they operate. I can't trust how they get down, because who knows, maybe there's somebody who might harm my beautiful chocolateness. And as the sexiest black YouTuber, I cannot have harm come upon me as I go on my escapades of shopping at 6 o'clock in the morning at various grocery stores, because I don't really like seeing people. I just like casually going about my day and making sure that I am well suited in everything that I hold dear. And to further prove my point that trusting humanity is a fool's game, why did a man spend any amount of time in jail for being falsely accused of kidnapping or attempting to kidnap somebody's kid?
Shopping for Tylenol for his elderly mother.
As he walks the aisles, video shows him cross paths with this woman in a motorized wheelchair with a baby in her arms and a little girl under her feet.
She's pointing to where the Tylenol is.
Patel's back is to the camera, but as the chair moves forward, he appears to lean in. That's when the mother says he picked up her son. She did not respond to requests to comment on the new video, but told us last month.
He pulled him, I pulled him back. We're tug-of-warring.
And this video is very clear that that did not happen.
She says her client thought the kid was going to fall, so he was helping her readjust. Video shows him back up. She points to something, and he moves in that direction.
If you're in Walmart and you see someone in need, you're just going to have to let them fall, apparently. You're just going to have to let them, whatever happens, happens. We can no longer help handicapped people is what this is saying.
The mom says she doesn't need the wheelchair, but her kids wanted to ride it. She has trouble driving it, backed into shelves, and appears to run over her child's foot with it.
This man even jumped to help the child when the child fell. That's what people do.
While that's happening, an employee helps Patel find the Tylenol. He holds it up as he talks to the mom on his way to the checkout counter.
He's not fleeing, as the police have said. He's not fleeing. He's using his debit card. He's talking with an employee here, paying for it in his own name.
He stops to talk to a worker before leaving, and police arrested Patel days later. Last week, a grand jury indicted him for attempted kidnapping, assault, and battery. He's been in jail nearly a month now. His attorney plans to ask for bond in 3 weeks.
This kidnapping of a minor bell was rung. Once that bell is rung, it's really hard to unring it. It's really hard to get that back and get him a bond.
Courtney Francisco, WSB Tonight.
She's sitting there making this big claim that it was this big tug of war, but the video footage doesn't really show no tug of war over no children. And maybe it's just because I have never had to sit for 9 months and wait for a child to pop out my cooter. But if I were a parent and I were to interact with somebody who I'm saying is in a tug of war over my child, I'm turning that entire store into a scene. I'm screaming bloody murder. Why? Because my child is being taken from me by a stranger, by a complete random, by a complete nobody who it didn't come in the store with me, is not a family member, is not a friend, it's a stranger. And the fact that she really made no noise to the point where this dude walked out of the store calmly is an automatic red flag to me. And the one nugget I will say that will maybe help her out or make it worse for a lot of people involved in this is the police, after this entire thing has gone on, has come out to say, hey, they uploaded a completely edited video for everyone to see. Well, if that's the case, upload the full thing, whether if it's a full 24/7 spectrum of the entire day or just an entire 1 hour, 30-minute interaction of how we got to point A to point B, post that, upload that for people to see, because now it's video evidence versus your word. And if you have something that's unedited that shows a tug of war between these people and children, post that, because as it stands now, it's looking like she falsely accused somebody of something that didn't happen. She set somebody up to be put behind bars for an X amount of time that was not beneficial to anybody but her. Yes, child safety is important. Yes, you should always be weary of how people move around your children in public, but we're not about to sit here and play this rabid dog fucking game of bringing up other stories as it pertains to this one, because in this one, it's looking like that woman lied and made it a big spectacle for no reason other than damn, I guess she was just fucking bored. And if that's how that went down, fuck that woman. They need to have a conversation with her about how much time she should spend in jail for falsely accusing somebody of something that they didn't do. However, if the cops claim to have all this extra information because this is all edited, they need to post that instead of just letting it lie, because as it stands right now, she, after going on like this big media tour saying, oh, my kids almost got kidnapped. My kids almost got kidnapped. This person almost took my kids. Suddenly, she has nothing to fucking say, which speaks truth the power of the reason that when you have video evidence of a claim that counterproducts what was ever said by somebody else, it always makes them go quiet, because the one thing a liar fears the most is video evidence of something that occurred that goes completely against what they said. This is how I choose to end this video. If there is extra information in these videos that the police claim that they have that shows a tug of war, that shows he actually tried to take somebody's kids, then yeah, put him back in jail. But if there's none of that and you just blowing smoke in front of everybody's face because the video makes her look bad and the cops look incompetent for just arresting somebody without actually going through all the information, then yeah, it would stand to reason why you probably are not showing that fucking video, because you don't want to look dumber than what people already assume you to be. And the charges should be dropped if he didn't show any signs of trying to take somebody's kid. If he's completely innocent of that, drop those charges on that man and let this be the end of the story for him. And then you pull that woman back into the fucking interrogation room and start questioning her about why she's sitting there lying about somebody tug of warring to try to take her kids. And then you find a punishment adequate for the circumstances and give it to her, because falsely accusing somebody of trying to take kids needs to be addressed, because even though it doesn't happen as much as people would hope, because we do got stories of people just trying to snatch kids out of stores, out of parks, out of anywhere, you do need to set a standard for those times when people lie about these things and they blow up to a big fucking degree, because there is no way, if this is complete bull and she lied about this, should she just be able to sit comfortably as if nothing is going on. Oh, let's blame the postpartum. Let's blame the hormones. No, let's blame it on you being an incompetent fuck who will sit there and accuse somebody of something that did not occur at all. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts if you are a parent or a future parent or somebody who lets their children dry up on the bed sheet. And I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Goodbye.